I have found that the biggest predator I face in the garden right now is the feral cat. So here's what I'm doing about, and here's a little tour of the garden. I have some challenges right now, and I'd love your opinions on what I should do. I still haven't transplanted the second tomato in here. The first one got dug up. This one, as you can see, the wires of the tomato tree are pretty close to the ground, so it was kind of inconvenient for a cat or whatever else to get in there and dig it up. But this one was a lot higher, so I think whatever got in there just was able to crawl underneath. I've also pushed this down more than I pushed the other one down. So in the next few days I am going to come out here and plant that second tomato plant, now that I know it's going to be safe. With that in mind, this is how I handled my second tomato um, planting area. Actually, the strawberries had been here first, and they kept dying, and I couldn't figure it out until I saw the cat was laying on top of them. So I took them out and put them on the porch. So to handle this, I had one of these baskets that you usually put a pot in, or those liners in. So I just put it on top of my small tomato plant when it was growing so it couldn't be dug up. Now it's big enough, but I'm still leaving it in there just in case. So I'm on the lookout for more of those because they are handy to cover small plants with. So what I did is, because this one, the ring is so high from the ground, and this isn't very deep, I just wrapped a bunch of twine or rope around it so whatever's getting in there to dig things up cannot do that. And so far it's working. It's growing well, as is this second one. I saw that my beets weren't growing well either. I had several that were, but a lot that never sprouted, and I finally came to the conclusion they might be trying, but the cat's laying on top of them. So I put this sort of wire, little fencing around it, and I planted some more seeds. So we'll see what happens with that. Same situation with the cucumber. I put a tomato tree around it. I'm wondering now if the problems I'm having with my onion and my garlic could have been caused by the cats laying on top of it. So it's too late in the season to do anything about it. These are strong enough, but I did have a bed of them that suddenly were all laying down dead. They were ready, but it was coincidental that they were all flat like that, and I'm wondering if when I was gone the cat was laying on it and just asphyxiated them or whatever. In happier news, the rhubarb that I've almost given up for dead has started some new little leaf there. I had some fertilizer. I fertilized everything in the garden a few days ago. Just some topical fertilizer that when I water, it goes into the earth, and I'm wondering if that jump-started this. I sure would love to have rhubarb, but it's got to grow. Flowers, but no pumpkins yet. This is as far as I've ever gotten with the pumpkin plant. I put this directly in the soil, the seed, and I'm very happy with it. It's gotten quite big. The second zucchini is growing. My first zucchini started getting this kind of rot at the end, at the blossom end, so that's probably a nutritional deficiency. I have a little app on my phone that will identify that for me, so I'm going to have to do that and then make whatever adjustments I need to make to the soil. Everything else is going well. It's early, about 7 a.m. We're in the middle of a huge heat wave, so I'm going to water and then call it a day here. The plants actually are doing pretty well with the heat. They do need to be watered, but other than that, they don't seem to be too badly affected. I don't have all day sunlight here either. It gets stuck in the trees. Let me show you. Still coming up, so by the time it comes up, it is very hot, but they haven't been attacked by it all day. So that's it. I looked up what to do about the zucchini. It said it was something called blossom rot and it needs some sort of nutrients that can be found in wood ash. So I have wood ash, and my neighbor gave me some last year, so I'm going to put some of that at the roots and do more seeds and just do the best I can. I think it's pretty well cat proofed, but time will tell. Any thoughts on my zucchini or anything else, let me know. Sorry about that. It's gnat time right now. gnats everywhere this hour. If you have any thoughts on that too, let me know. Thank you so much for watching.